Hello world, this is the second part of payment gateway integration using PHP. In the first part, you have only seen the introduction of the series. Now in this video, we will see how to design a simple form using Bootstrap 4. By using this form, we will store the product information into the database. So we have to also create the database and table. So let's get started. First, I'm going to create a project inside my local host. So open your htdoc folder and create a folder inside this htdoc folder. So I'm keeping shopping. Okay. Now just open this folder in your text editor, any text editor. I'm using Sublime Text here, so I'm opening in Sublime Text. Now right click here and click on new file. So first I will create add.php, and here we will design a simple form from which we can insert the product information into the database. So for this I am using Bootstrap 4 for designing the form. So just write this thing and add information and go to your browser and open w3school.com and click on learn Bootstrap 4 and click on get started. Now from here you can see all the CDN links of Bootstrap 4 are here. So just copy these all CDN links and paste inside the head tag. Okay, now we are ready to use the classes of Bootstrap 4. So first I'm giving a class in body tag class bg info for background color. So just save this and let's check in browser localhost shopping and .php. So yes, we can see the background color. So now I'm going to create a container. So just use container class of Bootstrap 4, and inside this container I will use row, and we will also write justify content center for centering the column. So we will create the column call md6, and we will also give background color light and margin top to 5 and corner should be rounded, so give it to rounded class. And inside this we will just copy this is heading of the form, just keep the same thing, and here we will also assign some class of this heading text center and padding 2. Okay, now save this and check in the browser. So yeah, this is working fine, and inside this heading we will create our form. So just write form tag and leave action blank, and here we will use method post, and method post we will also assign some class name padding 2. okay, and you just have to write ink type because we are also uploading image using this form. That's why we have to write the ink type attribute in form tag. So just write multi-part form data. okay, now give an id to this form tag, form box. Now inside this form tag I'm going to create a div with form group. Now inside this form group I will create my first input text field. So just write input type equal to text, name equal to product image. So I'm writing P a small letter and with I capital and image. okay, and I will also use some Bootstrap classes to this input field. So form control and I will use placeholder here product name. okay, and this field is required, so just write required attribute, save this, and let's check into the browser. So yes, this is showing perfectly. Just copy the form group div and paste inside. Now here we will just change the name attribute value p price, and here product price. okay, now below this we will just copy the same thing and paste. Now remove this, and here we will use another div for custom file. okay, we are creating file chooser, so custom file, and here we will use input type should be file and name p image. okay, product image, class custom file input id custom file, and this field is also required. Below this we will create a label, and here in 4 we will write custom file, and we will also use Bootstrap class in this custom file label, and here we will write choose product image. okay, save this and check. Yes, this is working fine. Now we have to create a button for submitting the form data. So Inside this div we will create another form group div. Okay, so now this time we will create an input with type submit, and name should also be submit. We will assign some Bootstrap classes to this button. So button danger for the red color, and button block, and we will give value attribute and value add. So just save and refresh. This looks perfect. Okay, now inside this div we will create another div form group, and here I will use h4 tag, and here I will just write PHP shorthand tag, and here I will write message variable that we will use in PHP for showing success or failure message. Okay, so at this time you can just delete this and write here success. Here we will show success or failure message on submission of the form data using PHP. That's why we are writing h4 tag here. So just give some class text center, and that's it. Now save this and check. So this is showing properly. Okay, so at this time just remove this, and now below this form below this row we will create another row. So div row, and give justify content center for centering the column, and next we will create column and 6 margin top 3, and bg background color light, and corner should be rounded. Okay, now here we will create a link href, and here we will write index.php, and here I will use some Bootstrap classes for designing the button. So button warning for yellow color, button block, button lg for, and here go to product page. Okay, sorry, page. So our form design has been completed. Sorry, we have to give some padding to this column also. So just give padding 4, and this looks good. Okay, so whenever we click on this button, go to product page, then we will redirect to the index.php. So at this time we are only working on this form. Later we will work on index.php also. So now our form is ready. Now we have to create the database and table to store the information, product information. So just open new tab and here write localhost php myadmin. Okay, now from this click on new and create a new database. I'm keeping shopping. Okay, so my database name is shopping, and inside this shopping database I will create a table, and table name product, and number of columns, how many number of column is required. So 1 2 3. So here 4 is 1 for id and 3, these three field equal to 4. So here I have just go to click go, and in first column I will keep id and length 11 and mark this auto increment and make this primary key. Okay, now our second column name should be product name. So product name, and data type should be varchar and 255 length, and here product price, and here we will also keep varchar and 100, and here product description, product sorry guys, I have just hit enter, that's why this is saved. So don't worry, the last column name is wrong, so just click here change, and I have to write product image, and here varchar length 255. Okay, now everything is okay. You can see the structure: id int 11, product name varchar 255, product price varchar 100, product image varchar 255. Okay, so our table product is ready. Now let's come back to the coding part. So we will create a new file, config.php. Now this file is for connection to the database. So here we will write php opening and closing tag, and inside this we will create db host variable, and inside this we will write localhost because we are using localhost, and a db user equal to root, and db password is nothing, so keep this blank, and db name is shopping, so write shopping here. Now create another variable connection, so I will write in short con, and here I will write mysqli connect. Now pass all the variables db host, db user, db password, and db name. Now we will check if connection not established, then we will print a message die and could not connect to the database. Okay, and here we will call a function mysqli connect error. Okay, so save this, and now go to the add.php, and just above the form we will write the PHP code for storing the product information into the database. So write PHP opening and closing tag, and inside this first we will need the configuration.php. so we will write require, and here we will write config.php. now after this we will create a message variable, empty variable, and now we will write if exit, and now we will use post $_post super global variable here. Now just write submit. Now this submit means when we click this submit button, then the form data will store in the database, otherwise it will not. Okay, so okay, now we will create product name p_name variable and store the value p name so p name, just p image. Okay, sorry, we just have to write p name here, product name. Okay, because we have already written p image in the file, so just write p name here. Okay, so we have just grabbed the product name from that input field in this variable p_name. Like this we will also p price equal to $_post and p price, and for the image we have to write target directory equal to image. Now this image is the directory where the image will store. Okay, so we have to create this image directory inside this shopping folder. So just right click here and click on new folder and create a image directory. So image directory is created. Now target file, so we will now use target our file. So use target directory, and we will concatenate with, we will use base name function, and here we will use file super global variable, and here we will write p image and one more write name. Okay, now we will use a function move uploaded file to file name. So our file name is file and p image and tmp name, and in the destination we will use target file. Okay, now we have to write the query. So just write SQL equal to insert into product our table name. So our product table name is product, and now we will write the column name of the table. So what the column name? So column name is product underscore name and product underscore price and product underscore image. So we will first write product underscore name and product underscore price and product underscore image. Now here we will write values, and we just have to pass the variable here for first product name. So our product name has this, we just have to pass this variable here. So just write this and comma, and just write this variable comma and target file. So just copy this and paste here. Now we will check if MySQL query, and we will pass here, we will pass two parameter, connection and SQL, and we will use our message variable, and here we will use product added to the database successfully, and if it fails, then it goes to the else part, and here we will show in message failed to add the product. Okay, you can show any message as you want, and we will just show the message here in h4 tag. So here we will use just message, call the message variable, and all is done. Now let's check is this working or not. So just refresh this, and here first I will add Nokia 7 Plus. Okay, and price should be 27,000, and we have to select the product image. So Nokia 7 Plus, click on add. So you can see product added to the database successfully. So go to your database and check in the product table. So yes, you can see here one record of name Nokia 7 Plus and price 27,000 with the path of the image is stored in the database. So let's check the image folder in that shopping folder. So where is the shopping folder? So this is the shopping folder we are working on, and this is the image folder. Now you can see the image is stored in the image folder also. So we can insert many product as we want. So like we want to store another product, so let's see. So we have iPhone X. Okay, so Apple iPhone X, the name of the product and the price. So price is 1,20,000, and we have to select the image of and click on add. You can see product added to the database successfully. Now let's check to the database. So you can see here the product is added to the database. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe to this channel and wait for my next part of this series.